At 5, a sigh of relief. A nearly decade-long battle in the Missouri legislature is over, all over a tool aimed at saving lives. It's a prescription drug monitoring program, and the hope is that it will cut down on opioid abuse. News 4's Caroline Hecker explains the new tool.
The battle against opioid abuse and addiction is getting a boost. Missouri is the only state in the country without a prescription drug monitoring program. But that's about to change.
It's a conversation starter. Help me understand why your name's showing up at pharmacies that aren't associated with this practice or under another provider's name.
The statewide program will give doctors and pharmacies the ability to track a patient's opioid prescriptions. In doing so, red flags can be raised if a patient appears to be shopping around with their script.
That's an uncomfortable conversation, I'll say that to start with, to pull someone behind the counter and say, hey, I think you have a problem we need to talk about. But that's part of our I feel that's part of our responsibility in patient care.
Right now, Missouri requires all opioid prescriptions to be electronic, which pharmacists say has helped cut down on forgeries. Missouri guidelines recommend most opioid scripts do not exceed 7 days.
We never did anybody a good service by telling folks we can get them pain-free. Pain is part of the aging process.
To avoid overprescribing, many doctors now look to things like ibuprofen, topicals, even hot or cold compresses to address pain. St. Louis County has had its own drug monitoring program for several years, and counties around the state can pay to tap into it. Soon, those without it will have the new tool at their fingertips. Keep in mind, doctors say the majority of opioid overdose deaths in Missouri are not from opioid prescriptions, but rather synthetic opioids, things like fentanyl. In St. Louis, Caroline Hecker, News 4.